Hello, everyone, and welcome to this live session, this live demonstration and Q&A session prior to the iWorkinSport Education Virtual Expo that will take place this week online. It's great to have you with us. So basically, the idea of this session is to answer your questions and allow you to make the most out of the event. We'll, of course, explain the event a little better. And also, I should actually probably explain to you even what is iWorkinSport if you are not really familiar with that. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Joao Frigerio. I'm the founder of iWorkinSport. And we're presenting here the event that is going to take place from tomorrow, Tuesday, the 10th of November, until Thursday, the 12th, which is the Education Virtual Expo. Now, actually, I see that there's already some messages coming in. Please, as in any other live interview that we do, today I won't be interviewing anyone. It will be just me, but participate, send your comments and your questions. Would be great if you also could give me a sense of where you're watching from and if you already registered for the event or not. So that will give me a better idea of also how to give you, all the explanations. Now, before about the Education Virtual Expo, let me tell you just a little bit more about iWorkinSport. So if you don't really know what iWorkinSport is, we were created as a job fair, as a career fair in 2017. So that's an event that takes place annually in Lausanne, here in Switzerland, and basically brings together some of the best sports companies in the world, organizations in the world, such as FIFA, UEFA, and the International Olympic Committee. We had Adidas, agencies like Team Marketing, IMG, Infront, CA11, football clubs like Manchester City, Juventus, Inter, all participated, broadcasters, startups, all sorts of companies have participated in that event and recruited and interviewed and hired people there. Now, we did that in 2017, 18, and 19. And then last year, we decided to provide more value to our audience. We decided to create some online offers as well. And we've been working on our websites. If you haven't been there yet, please go to that. This is iWorkinSport.com. You can check a lot of information there. There will be a new section being launched in a few weeks. So we today we connect employers and talent. We promote education, and this event that we're going to talk about is a prime example of that. And we also help or support our audience with opportunities to grow. So this next section that we launch on the website is all about career growth. So make sure you follow us on our social media channels and or subscribe to our new newsletter on the website to get all the information about that. Now, so in addition, last year we created the first iWorkinSport Education Virtual Expo. And this year, we also launched the virtual job fair. We were supposed to have both the in-person job fair in Lausanne plus the virtual one. We had to replace. If you want to know more, actually, the iWorkinSport virtual job fair already has a date for next year. Actually, we'll do it twice in February and in September. So the 15th of February is a date that you can put in your calendar. And listen, we'll actually might even give you some free tickets for that at the end of this live session. So stick around. If you could already give us a like or subscribe to our channel. We're actually very close to get to 1,000 people as subscribers. So if you are not, maybe you can help us out, and also hit that like button there. Now, let me just, before I get into the Education Virtual Expo, let me just see some comments that are arriving here. So Ameo from India saying hi, Carlos Rodriguez, I think he came via Iñaki Mira, who's helping us. Vingesh watching from India, Regina Justo from Brazil, Iñaki from Spain, Devin in Trinidad and Tobago, everyone there sort of with us. Carlos Rodriguez, also someone that knows Iñaki, thanks for being here. Anthony from Uganda, Fanis from Greece, thank you for being here with us. Now, the way I think we're going to do that is we have already received a few questions about the event. So there is a list of frequent asked questions that we put together, and we're going to reply to those. And then you can also write your questions there. Actually, I would tell you to maybe write question in all caps, so I don't get lost with the comments coming in or other comments coming in, and then I will address them more towards the end. Let me know as well in the comments. I see that there's people here from not only watching on YouTube, but also a few on LinkedIn. Let me know if you're already registered, and or if not, if you'd like any more sort of what is the information that you're looking for to register to the event. So I think that the first major question that we got was, how does the platform work, right? And there's many others that will follow that one. And what I'll do is I will share my screen and I'll give you a sense of how you'll access the platform and how you can use it tomorrow. I hope you can see my screen. Let me know in the comments if you can or if you can't. I hope you can. Right. So this is what you see. First of all, probably how to get there first, right? What you do, you can, well, if you're already registered, you will receive an email with a registration link. But in any case, if you just want to find an easy login, easy URL to go, you can go to iWorkinSport.com. If you just go to our website, we added a pop-up there that will, if you click on it, will direct you to the page, the login page. If you haven't registered yet, just register here. If you already have, you have your email and password, all you have to do is click the login button. It will take you to this page. This is the first page that you see. These are the 15 programs that we'll be presenting there, that we'll be able to interact with. And here are buttons that you can use to navigate on this website, or this will remain, the sidebar here will remain throughout the site. These are pretty much the same as that you see here. Now, we'll go first to this exhibit hall, which is the core of the event. and this simulates, you can say, an MBA fair or something like that, where you see the programs with their stands, and if the programs that you're looking for don't appear right here in the first page that you see, all you have to do is scroll to the right and you will find the programs that you're looking for. Let me go into the end here. I think double pass is the last one. I will click in one. So basically what you do, you just choose one booth. I suggest that you actually take the time to see all of them. They're all interesting and they all have, they're all different in a way, so that they have unique offerings. So I'd really recommend that you check them all. So this is what you'll see. This is a template of a booth. And what you have here, imagine that you approach a booth and you just want to get some information. You want to know about admissions. You will click here. There will be links. This is a sign for a link, so that will take you to a page in their website. Or if you click here, this is a PDF. You will be able to see, in this case, a recruitment presentation. You can download all that. And this will happen on all sort of these screens here. So they have different types of documents that will allow you to get a lot of information about those courses, right? Now, you could maybe go and get that information in the website. So what's the different take on it? You will also be able to chat with them in real time. So the way to do that, and here, of course, there are links to their social media platforms, and every website will have that. But if you click here and chat with us, it will open a public chat. You will simply post a question here. I would like to know something. Oops. And what happens is all the booth representatives, the course representatives, will see sort of your question here. They will be able to reply to you, but also other people that are visiting the booth will also be able to see your comments. So imagine that it's pretty much as if you were just having a chat in front of a stand, and then someone else that is nearby could hear what you're saying. They can also comment on that, and that's the kind of thing that happens here. Now, you may also be interested in talking directly with the course representatives. I clicked up here to find where they are, but also all booths will have this that says connect with our team. You click here, you also find the team that will be available here. When the person is online, this will be green. If the person is not online, it's gray, but you can still send him or her a message. And so when they reconnect, they will know that you're interested, you wanted to speak with them, and they will get back to you. Another thing is here on the top says now attending. I can see everyone that is in the event right now. At the moment, there's only 3. We're still preparing. There's 3 people working on it. And under here, I can see in this location. So in this booth, I can see that there's 2 people here. So Alexandre is here, so he's online. It's green. So if I click here, I will speak with him in a private manner. So this is a private chat. And he'll be able sort of to answer that to me, and we'll continue the conversation here. So Alexandre just replied. Now, first, very important comments about this, and we'll be giving alerts throughout the day there. in order to be compliant with the GDPR, the regulations here in Europe, we in the platform do not store any of your private chats, right? So if you speak, if you talk to someone here in a public chat, for instance, this still has the history of chats from a past edition. Those are public, those are stored, and the booth representatives will have access to that later. And yeah, so that those are public posts. Here in your private chats, those are private and they are not stored by the system. So if you click and leave this chat, the red button, you won't be able to see the history of that. So we will send reminders throughout the day, maybe every 20 minutes or so, reminding you that you can copy and paste and save those private chats somewhere else. Here you just go from one booth to the other, or you click here, you go back to the exhibit hall, and some will open with a video, some will not. Every booth is different, but they all will work more or less the same way. You click here, or in this case, it opens a video directly. If you click here, there will be videos, there will be links, and so on and so forth. That's probably the main part of the website, the main way of how this platform works. Now, a second very important thing in the platform is the auditorium, which you can access via this button here. This is what you see. There's 3 days. The event is on the 10th, 11th, and 12th of November. So if I click here, I see all the videos that are scheduled to play. I won't be able to play any of them now because, I mean, they're closed. They're going to play as if it was live. Then you see the whole video, and for each of these times, the representatives of those programs will be there as well. So while we watch their presentation, you'll also be able to interact and ask questions about their presentations. Okay. If the presentation ends and you're still interested in continue the conversation, all you need to do is to go to their booth and continue the conversation there. So that was a program that we have uploaded already for day 1. Day 2, there's a few more that we need to include here. And then there's day 3. Now, I will get back to that again, but once a video plays, and let's say you come here later, so after 9:30 a.m., so let's say you come midday, you will be able to watch that video on demand. The only thing is that the booth representatives or the course representatives won't be there at the auditorium to chat with you or to answer your questions at that moment. To talk to them, you'll have to go to their stand. Another thing that you'll find here, there will be a help desk waiting for you. So if you have any technical difficulty, you can check that. And there is also a networking lounge. So if you click here, you just, you're a bit tired of talking only to course representatives. You want to interact also with other people attending the event. You can come here and start a chat, or simply, here there will be in this location, or you can also find people attending just by clicking here. The thing is, if that they are in this room, it means basically that they're up for, chatting with you as well. I think this is pretty, there's a few other things here. This button also opens the list of attendees, just like this one on the top. Here opens the private chat that we saw on the bottom. And this is an interesting thing. This is your briefcase. I didn't mention that before, so let me first go to one of the stands, for instance, and let me say that I'm interested in this video here. So I played a video about this gathering. I like it. I want to save it to my list, so I add it to my briefcase. When I go here, I can find everything that I saved there. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen and go to the most frequent asked questions. Let me see if I see there's a few comments here. Again, if you are going to send questions here on the chat, please just write question with caps, all caps first, so I'll be able to identify easily. So I don't know if this is clear to everyone, but when will the event happen and when can I have access to the platform? So, as I said, the event will happen tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. They have different times. So I'm going to use GMT times. So tomorrow it will be from 7 a.m. London time until 12. Second day will be from 12 to 5. And third day will be from 5 to 10 p.m. This is mostly because great things about this event, being online, it services the whole world. We had people registering from over 100 countries. And so we are expecting that a lot of people more from Asia will be connecting on the first day, maybe Europe and Africa on the second, and mostly people from the Americas on the third day. Now, having said that, you can, of course, join all 3 days. Oh, by the way, this is another question that came. Will the 3 days be the same, or should I attend different days? Now, they will be slightly different. So if you come and participate in one day and you manage to go to all booths and get all the information that you want from them, that's great. There will be a lot of value already. The thing is, as I explained at the auditorium, there's different programs, and the videos or presentations on the second day and the third day will only play then. Of course, if you're attending only the third day, you'll also be able to watch the ones that came in the previous days on demand. If you want to interact with the presenters while the presentation is going on, then probably would make sense for you to attend all 3 days. How do I log into the Education Virtual Expo? I think already explained. You can simply go you receive a link. We will send you the agenda of the event later today, tonight. So before the event, so you receive the whole agenda of which program will be presenting where and when. And with that, of course, you'll receive a link to go directly to the platform. Now, if you can't find that email and don't really know where to go, just go to iWorkinSport.com, and there will be a pop-up with a link that will take you straight there. Do I need to download any app? No, you don't need to download any app. No, as I showed you, this is works as HTML5. It works on your browser normally. And so yes, or on your phone or on your tablet, you don't need to download anything. Can I access the events via mobile phone or tablet? Yes, you can. However, we strongly recommend that you don't. I mean, if you're on the move and you need to access from your phone, you'll be able to go there, and it works well, and you'll be able to talk to the people that you want to reach out to and talk with. But it just looks much better on this is my personal opinion, on the desktop. So I do recommend that you connect through your desktop. If you can't, yes, just use your mobile phone. Let me just see a few more questions here. So Lavinia seems to be enjoying, says that the platform is very well done and easy to use. Thank you. Well, Caleb is one of the representatives of the ESBS, so he will be there with you. So this is someone that you need to look for. Giovanni, hello, also here from Lausanne. Anand asked if we sent separate login and password. No, you go and you register. It's free. So just go to, if you go now to iWorkinSport.com, there will be a link to the landing page. You can register, and you have your own password. We don't really know what that is. Amir says hi from Stockholm. Let me see what Sweaker says. Immediate graduates from STS. My question is, how can non-EU citizens benefit through this virtual job fair? Now, Sweaker, you're asking about the virtual job fair, and that's a different event. We'll talk about that at another time. Tomorrow, we'll be featuring the programs. So you already did the STS. They will be there, and several other programs will be there too. So this week is about education, is about you wanting to improve and boost your career through education. So getting to know those programs. Let me just go back to a few more questions. So I said that we recommend that you connect through your laptop or desktop, your computer. And here there's a question, is there a preferred internet browser I should use to connect? Yes, we also strongly recommend that you connect with Chrome, Google Chrome, or Mozilla Firefox. Is it free? Yes, I hope we made that clear from the beginning. It is 100% free to attend. So if you haven't registered yet, just go to iWorkinSport.com. There will be a link there. Also on YouTube, there will be a link in the description if you're watching the replay. And you can go and register. It is 100% free. Now, which are the academic programs that will participate? Now, actually, I'm going to show that again, because I think it's the easier thing. Here. So just to go from the start here, the first one. So we have the Johan Cruyff Institute, in Spain, and I think in Amsterdam as well. So they have in the Netherlands and Spain, the ASTS here in Switzerland, the ESBS in Spain, in Valencia, the FIFA Master that takes place in 3 different countries, in the UK, Italy, and Switzerland, the University of Liverpool, from Liverpool, obviously, the University of Oregon, the Universidad Católica de Murcia in Spain, so UCAM will be there, the University of Central Lancashire in England, the UCFB, also based in England, the Montfort University in Leicester, UK, the University of South Florida, the Global Institute of Sports Business, they're based in India. We know that we have a great contingent from India coming to the event, so you should also check them out. The Football Business Academy in Geneva, the LWF Academy, the Leadership Women Football Academy, they're based in Spain, and Double Pass, they are in Belgium. Now, just to give you a bit more information, you can see here that they're mostly all very well-known academic institutions. The two, so last, the LWF Academy and Double Pass, they're not, let's say, universities per se, but they also provide a few interesting programs in sports management that you might want to check out. I don't know if there was a question about that, but they are mostly online, and there will be courses presenting not only master's long-term programs over a year that normally you take in person, but also there will be some shorter term programs, shorter term courses, and some that can be done online as well. Are all programs exclusively in English? Not really. The whole event is in English, and all programs there will be offering at least one, if not more, program in English as well. So that's the main language of the event. However, you saw that there are programs that are based in other countries that speak other languages, such as Spain, and they do also offer programs in those local languages, in their national languages. I think it's really only Spanish. Maybe there will be a course or a couple of courses taught in a different language as well. What will I learn at the Education Virtual Expo? So basically there you'll have the opportunity to learn anything you'd like to know about any of those courses, right? Go to the booth, interact with the administration there, their staff. Another important thing, will be able also to talk to alumni, and I think there's a question about that coming up. So anything that you would like to know, from dates, curriculum, prices, what you need to offer to participate in those programs, all that, you can have that information directly from the organizers. If there are scholarships, all that. How will I connect and interact with course of representatives? I explained that before. So you just go to the booth. There will be a button there that says, talk to our team. And that's where you will be able to speak with them. Actually, if you're talking to other visitors, will be able to talk only via chat. Now, if you are actually talking to a program, a course representative, they will be able also to invite you for video chats. So this is, I think, another reason why you will want to connect with a desktop. Be presentable, since you're going to talk with other people, possibly with video on the other end. So wear a shirt or be presentable for that. Now, I hope that so far you're getting value out of this. I'm answering your questions. I have a few more to go, and if I don't, send your own question that I will get back to. I will get to that too. If you think that this has been, valuable, that I'm answering your questions, I would really appreciate if you could hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on LinkedIn, maybe next time. And if you're on YouTube as well, would appreciate if you could subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to get the notifications. Let me just go to a few more comments here. Coming from Stockholm, I saw that already, Anthony. Anthony asked what's the final outcome of the event. So I think that I tried to answer that when I said what you're going to learn from there. It's really about you getting all the information that you would want from these programs, right? If you're considering applying and making an investment, and this is a big decision, right? Some of these programs cost thousands and thousands of dollars or francs or euros. It's a big decision for you. So we want to create an opportunity for you to go and speak like this, face to face, with course representatives. And also you'll be able also to talk with their alumni. This is super important as well. Otacílio says, greetings from Brazil. Hello, Otacílio. Let me just go to some more questions here. Yeah, so will I be able to talk to former students of the programs too? Yes, I alluded to that already, and I think this is one of the great benefits of this event if you compare to other in-person, let's say MBA fairs, or that you can get to have contact with programs. Normally they travel with one or two people, and those are people from their staff. And I think they're super important that you can ask all the questions that you would like to ask the administration of those programs. As I said, dates, prices, curriculum, anything else, scholarships. But another great point of this event is that many programs will have in their booth their alumni. So people that already took those courses, graduated, are working in the industry today, and they will be able to share with you their experience as students. And so that, I think, it can be super valuable. Are we able to connect and chat with other attendees, or can we only interact with the programs and representatives? I covered that when I told you about the iWorkinSport networking lounge. So on the website, you'll be able to see everyone that is there. So I'm going to share my screen again. Just if you just arrived here and you didn't see that, here on the top, you see anyone who's attending, right? The event, right underneath, it says this location. So it says the person that it's here or here. This icon also shows everyone who's attending the event. Once you see the list, you can also search for them if you know already of a friend that will be there and you would like to look for him. You do a search. Yes, normally this will have hundreds of names here. So if you want to find your friend more easily, you can do that. Once you open here, you can go and click that green sign, and you'll be able to start the private chat. Now, a few other questions that we received is, do I need a university, a bachelor degree to apply to these courses presenting at the event? For many you will need, for some you won't. Again, go and check with them. We actually, last week, we had a few, we had a Meet the Programs series on YouTube where we talked with 3 of the programs that will be there. And some of them told us that they also have some programs for people that didn't finish university, especially if they are athletes. So each program is different. They have different rules. Check with them directly. How do I know if I'm eligible to enroll in a program featured at the event? Pretty much the same answer. You have to check one by one. And this is the same for how much those courses cost. Even the same university, they have different types of programs, different offerings. So you should check with them. And finally, I think another question that, and I'm putting those here because I received those, but are not really questions that I'll be able to answer, is if the programs offer scholarships. Many of them do. Don't know if you'll be eligible for those. You need to check with them. Narayanan Murugapan. I hope I didn't really destroy your name or the pronunciation of your name. Can we watch the presentations after the event is over? Yes, for some time the platform will be open. And one thing that I needed to add to my information about the timings of the event, when I said that's going to be tomorrow morning in Europe. If you take European time, it will be morning tomorrow, afternoon on the second day, and evening on the third day. That's the time when there will be people in the booths, in the virtual stands, meaning, the course representatives or the alumni to speak with you. Now, the platform will remain open throughout the 3 days, and will probably until next week. So we'll leave it open also during the weekend. So if you have missed a few of the presentations, as I said, maybe you came on the first day and you didn't see the presentations on the second and third day, and you want to reconnect later, you will be able to go there and watch those on demand. And some of the presentations that will be in the auditorium also will be streamed on the YouTube channel too. You'll be able to check them out later. But we definitely recommend that you come and check out the platform. Let me see here. Deepa Chris. Is there any specific time that this event takes place on the 10th and 12th of November? If I'm not wrong, I cannot find time there. It is. So actually, if you go to our websites, and I should have put in the description of this video as well, and I will do that right after this. So if anyone is watching the replay, it will be there. And so basically, the first day will go from, again, GMT time, so London time, go from 7 to 12. The second day from 12 to 5, and the third day from 5 to 10 p.m. Okay, and I will include as well in the documents, when we'll send the agenda to everyone that has registered to the event, there will also be some indications of what are those times in Central European time, or US Eastern time, or US Pacific time. You will be able to, make sure that you get the times right. Adrian asks, how is the choice of programs? Adrian, we're very democratic. Those are we actually talked to more programs. Some came back to us a little too late in order to be able to make it to the event. Last year we had 10. Now we increased 50%, a few more. Hopefully next time already, possibly in March 2021, we'll have 20 or more. So for the moment, these are the programs that showed interest in participating. And this is a new event. Hopefully, with increasing participation of people attending as well, and the more good stories we had, some of the programs that came last year that actually got candidates through the event. So the more stories, more nice stories we have to tell, I'm sure that for the next editions there will be more programs attending. So Eleonora Tortorelli says, the platform looks amazing. Thank you, Eleonora. I hope that you like when you're actually in it. I'm sure that you will. So, Axit Meta, would the presentations be available for download? Yes. So all those documents that you see there, let's say PDFs, you can download them. So all the brochures, some of the content there, you see that will actually take you to different websites, to their social media channels, and some will be videos. But the documents, the brochures, yes, you can download all of them. Devin asks if there are any surprises or quizzes to look forward to. Not sure what you're referring to, but I mean, programs could do that, but not from our end. Maybe something that we should think of for the next time. Or if there was any surprise, I wouldn't be telling you, would I? It wouldn't be a surprise anymore, right? I'm just going actually backwards here in the. If there's any more questions, I think just a few more arrived. We're getting close to the hour. Well, I think this is it in terms of questions. We do have a few more minutes, so if there's anything else that you would like to ask about the event, please do. If not, if you think that I answered all your questions, if you can hit that like button, that would be great for us. Subscribe to our channel as well. Otherwise, right, I mentioned the iWorkinSport virtual job fair. So some of you might have seen already in some of our posts, but everybody that is participating in the Education Virtual Expo tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, if you participate in it, you will be eligible. You enter a draw for free tickets for actually both events in the first semester on the 15th of February, and then in September. So a ticket, an online ticket costs 250 euros. So that's worth 500 euros to the winner. So everybody that will be attending the events will be entering that draw. See if there's So Anand says, do you send the specific link to register as a university representative? Yes, if you're a university representative, you should have gotten a special link to register. If you haven't, please just send an email to info@iWorkinSport.com and we'll get that to you. So you can be also allocated to your booth. All right. Listen, I think that I have answered all of your questions. If I have not, or if you're coming late and you're just seeing this video later on and you still have questions that were not answered, you can leave in the comments. We will reply to that. Or, you can communicate with us also via email at info@iWorkinSport.com. If there are no more questions, I really look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Just remember to log into the website, go to iWorkinSport.com. There will be a pop-up there. Just click on it and you'll be taken to the registration page, or if you're already registered, to the login page. All right. I'm gonna say bye. It was great talking to you. Again, if you can hit that like button, would be super appreciated. And I hope that you all have a great event this Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. See you then.